How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, it's hot outside today. It's hot.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
How hot was it?
It's so hot I pulled the plug out of the microphone. That's how hot it was. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and fuck you.
Is the butt plug still in?
Yeah, butt plug is definitely still in. I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I just flew in from Parma, Ohio, and boy, are my arms tired. All right, thanks.
Lakefront Airport.
So, any fans of Hogan's Heroes out there?
No.
Of the Hogan's Heroes show? Schultz, Clink, yeah, I wanna fuck Clink. I saw that TV Land recently put it back on. They've been playing it a lot, and I'm kind of thankful for that, because I like to get home from work, and nothing funnier than getting off of work and coming home to the comedy about a concentration camp, you know?
Are you LeBeau?
Yes, Colonel, I am LeBeau! I personally would like to shake the hand of the guy, the TV exec back in 1966 that green-lighted the show about the funny Nazis. Well, you don't see too many of those. Usually you see about, you hear about Nazis, you hear about their atrocities, not how funny they were.
So in 20 years we're going to have an Al-Qaeda sitcom?
It's possible, it's very possible. Boy, what universe am I in here? Where are my pants? Seriously. Only in America could you put on a show about Nazis and Americans in a Nazi camp where basically the Americans run the camp because they have to make the Germans look like Doomkoffs.
That's because it was produced by the Jews.
We're not going to go there.
When the tunnels collapse.
But, so anyone know Bob Crane here?
Yeah.
Any fans of Bob Crane?
Yeah.
Anyone know what happened to Bob Crane?
Some sex, kinky. What happened?
He did some stuff. He did a lot of interesting... Pat, do you know about Bob Crane? You wanna tell the group what you know? All right. Let me tell you, we need a 2-hour movie about the life of Bob Crane. I don't fucking think so. I can sum it up for you in 10 seconds, okay? I'm nobody. I'm famous. I'm nobody. I'm watching homemade smut films with Carol O'Connor. I'm nobody. I'm doing Disney films about a field goal kicking donkey. I'm a nobody. I'm bludgeoned to death by my best friend in Scottsdale, Arizona. End of fucking list, okay? That's the story of Bob Crane, and we need a 2-hour movie called Autofocus about it. Give me the money, guys, okay? It's getting hot in here.
But that suit,
I am sweating more than John Carpenter the first time he was on trial for murdering Bob Crane. You know? But seriously, folks. John Carpenter. What can I say about John Carpenter? Apparently, oh wait, I have a phone message. Hey Bob Crane, your coattails called. Apparently they're exhausted from John Carpenter riding around them for the last 5 years. Yikes. But I don't know, I think Bob Crane said it best when he said, does anybody have any Tylenol? I have a splitting headache. Yikes. Rectum, damn near Bob Craned them. And they just keep coming, folks. This is what I do at work all day, is I dream up with this shit and write it down to perform for you lovely people here this evening. Oh, man.
What about Hasbro?
What about them? Cocksuckers, you can't find a Major Blood in a 500-mile radius of this place. I've been looking for Major Blood, the action figure Major Blood, for probably the last 7-8 months. I write them a letter, and they think that the case is resolved. I think not, Victoria Hasbro. This one's for you. But have you seen this? You heard about this? Apparently, it was recently the 30-year anniversary of Bob Crane's death. Rest in peace, Bob Crane. And they were interviewing John Banner, the man who played Schultz on Hogan's Heroes. And when asked, so John, do you have any idea what could have happened to Bob? Your good friend Bob Crane, do you have any idea who may have done this to him? He just looked at the camera and said, I know nothing! I see nothing! Yeah, I gotta work on my shoulder.
That's rich.
Thank you, and fuck you. Thank you. I don't come down to where you work and knock the dildos out of your hand. But seriously, folks. I mean, come on, Bob Crane. Bob Crane made Wilt Chamberlain look like the 40-year-old virgin. You guys heard a cricket chirping. Bob Crane, the American man. From nobody to famous, from devoted father to cheating on his wife, divorced and remarried a younger, prettier woman, bludgeoned to death by his swinging partner, the American dream. It's getting real hot in here, actually. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Wow. I'm going to have to get out of here quicker than John Carpenter on a red-eye flight prior to a murder investigation.
Same guy made Halloween.
Yeah, I think it was. He wasn't convicted of killing Bob Crane, so it had to be. But anyone know why Bob Crane crossed the road?
What?
Because John Carpenter was on the other side with more film. You could have also substituted because Bob Crane thought there was a 1 in a million chance of getting his rocks off. We love you, Bob.
Yikes.
But seriously, folks.
What did Bob Crane invent?
Bob Crane, I saw this on Wikipedia, women cover your ears. Bob Crane invented the double facial. Yes, he did. Bob Crane's son, Scotty Crane, came out and actually said that his father, that he has videotapes of his father in the 50s jacking off into martini glasses, making women drink it, and then doing double facials to them. And that wasn't done back then. I mean, it was the 50s.
The pioneer.
Yeah, he was a fucking pornography pioneer. Once again, sticking with the pornography theme.
By himself?
No, him and John Carpenter. Apparently John Carpenter also got in on the act. I see a lot of pretty women out in the audience tonight. Let's see, Bob Crane would have fucked you. Bob Crane would have fucked you. Bob Crane definitely would have fucked you. And Bob Crane would have let John Carpenter fuck you.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole, and you're an asshole, and he's an asshole, and she's an asshole. I haven't seen this many assholes since a Bob Crane stag film. Probably the ones he was watching with Archie Bunker in his basement. Sick fuck.
Oh, Archie!
Give me a beer, hunting bat. Yeah. But on a serious note, has anyone here seen the actual photos of the crime scene when Bob Crane was found that day, bludgeoned to death with extension cord around his neck?
No.
Anybody? No.
No.
Don't worry about it. Neither is Bob Crane. I wouldn't feel bad. All right, we're just getting warmed up, folks. We are just getting warmed up. I don't know. I think John Carpenter personally said it best when he said, "Hey Bob, when we get that tripod, I want to make sure I get a steady shot on that headshot." I fucked that up. I'll pull it out the end though. I'll correct it. We'll dub that out. This is being recorded, of course, and there will be a CD available here. For any of you sick bastards who want to hear this again.
Is this going to be an Easter egg on the new Hogan's Heroes DVD?
Yes, it will. When season 5 comes out, this is going to be. This will be on there. You know what Bob Crane would say if he was alive today?
What?
Help! Help! Get me out of this box. It takes a second to kick in. If he was alive today, he'd be in a fucking coffin. Get it? That'd be pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Man, it's getting hot in here. It's getting real hot in here. I'm sweating more than John Carpenter the second time he was on trial for murdering Bob Crane. Fuck. Got a couple phone messages here. Hey, Scottsdale Police. John Carpenter called. He wants his tripod back. I like that one. Another one here. John Carpenter, your conscience called. Want to know if it missed anything while it was out. Get it? Because he's a fucking murderer.
What do you mean?
John Carpenter, Avis called. Want to know when you're going to get Bob Crane's blood out of the rental car they gave you.
They try harder, but not that hard.
Yeah, they do. Amen. Hey, John Carpenter, Satan called. Wanted to thank you for inviting Bob Crane to the party. Oh man, I'm running out of material. If I knew this was going to go over so well, I would have written more. I thought I'd be booed off by now.
It'll take.
Anyways, unfortunately, Bob Crane's final blowjob came July 28th, 1978, when he was found in his room, murdered, bludgeoned to death by a tripod, presumably by John Carpenter, but DNA evidence wasn't available then, and he basically got off with murdering Bob Crane. So, I guess there's nothing funny about that.
Tremendous loss.
But it was a tremendous loss to the culture. Disney, I mean, God, he gave us Super Dad. He gave us that fucking donkey that kicked field goals. Gordon probably knows what it's called. What's that called?
Is it Gus?
It is Gus, yes. I think Don Knotts was in it too.
Good flick.
God bless Don Knotts. You notice Don Knotts wasn't out making stag films and he was still alive, if you want to put two and two together.
Did he do a donkey show while he's filming that?
My guess is he fucked Gus and taped it, yes. He probably watched it with Archie Bunker in the basement.
I saw that. Oh,
And Gordon's probably jacking off to it to this day.
Yikes. Hey, are these your keys?
But seriously, folks, that's about all I got today. If you want to see more, and I can't imagine you would,
And YouTube.
This will be on YouTube. Look up Bob Crane Comedy tomorrow, and you're going to find this. And please pass it along to your friends. The Bob Crane Comedy album will hopefully, I plan on doing a circuit around the States, but I gotta work some more and come up with some more material while I'm supposed to be working. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Hey, thanks for sticking around, Boston. Drive safe. Just we want to see you next time out.
We can do a wave. Yeah, look, it wasn't lying. It's not, it was accurately described.
Yeah, he died.
thanks for a scintillating evening.
Thank you for coming. That's what she said.